Working in IT security means constantly facing a wide range of security threats. Attackers are always on the lookout for vulnerabilities, which means we must stay ahead by finding innovative ways to protect our systems. But it's not just the data we're safeguarding. Physical infrastructure, IT systems, and the people within our organization are also at risk. Implementing effective security measures is key. These controls help us stop incidents before they happen, lessen the impact if they do occur, and limit the damage if an intrusion does take place. In this video, we'll dive into different types of security controls and how they play a vital role in protecting our assets. To effectively protect an organization, it is essential to understand that security controls are not one size fits all. Instead, they are organized into different categories, each addressing specific aspects of security. These categories ensure a comprehensive approach covering everything from technical defenses to physical safeguards. In the upcoming slides, we'll dive into our 4 primary control categories: technical, managerial, operational, and physical. Each category has its own unique role in maintaining the security of an organization. By exploring these categories in detail, you'll gain a clearer understanding of how they work together to create a robust security framework. Let's begin by taking a closer look at each type of control and how they contribute to protecting our assets and infrastructure. Let's start by exploring the first category, technical controls. These controls involve the use of technology to safeguard systems and data. For example, when managing an operating system, you might configure specific settings and permissions to control what actions can or cannot be performed. Additionally, tools like firewalls and antivirus software fall under this category, as they provide crucial layers or defense by detecting and preventing unauthorized access and harmful software. These controls are essential because they provide the automated system-level protections that form the backbone of any security strategy. Now let's move to managerial controls. As a security professional, it's crucial to establish guidelines that help people manage their systems, data, and resources effectively. These are known as managerial controls. They typically include the creation of policies and procedures that guide the security handling of information and systems. When developing security policies or formal documentation, managerial controls play a key role. These controls ensure that security considerations are woven into the fabric of everyday operation. You'll often find these controls embedded in standard operational procedures, helping to enforce security practices across the organization consistently. Now, let's examine operational controls. Unlike technical measures, operational controls focus on human actions and procedures to maintain security. These controls rely on people rather than technology to implement security measures. For instance, if your organization employs security personnel, conducts regular training sessions, or uses awareness campaigns such as posters and seminars to promote best practices in IT security, these all fall under operational controls. These controls are essential for fostering a security conscious culture and ensuring that everyone in the organization plays a role in protecting valuable assets. Lastly, let's cover physical controls. As the name suggests, physical controls are designed to restrict access to specific locations, ensuring that only authorized individuals can enter. These controls could include security measures like guard stations, where personnel monitor and control entry, or physical barriers such as fences and locks that prevent unauthorized access. Additionally, technologies like badge scanners are often used to manage access to secure areas within a facility. These physical measures are critical for protecting the tangible aspects of an organization, from buildings to equipment, and ensuring that only those with proper clearance can gain entry. In summary, we are now looked at the four main categories of control: technical, managerial, operational, and physical. Is each essential in building a comprehensive security strategy? In this section, we'll dive into different types of controls and organize them based on their purpose. Let's start with preventive controls. These are designed to block unauthorized access and prevent security incidents before they occur. For example, antivirus software can be deployed to detect and eliminate malicious files, safeguarding your system from potential threats. Another preventive measure is conducting background checks, which ensures that only individuals who meet specific trustworthiness criteria are allowed access to sensitive areas. Additionally, having an incident response plan in place helps prevent minor security issues from escalating into major breaches. Physical barriers such as security fences serve as another line of defense by physically blocking unauthorized access to your facility. Understanding how to categorize these controls is essential. For example, antivirus software falls under technical controls, while background checks are a managerial control. An incident response plan is an operational control, and security fences represent a physical control. By identifying and categorizing these preventive measures, we can proactively defend against security threats and ensure that all resources are adequately protected according to security policies. While deterrent controls may not physically prevent access, they are vital in influencing potential intruders to think twice before attempting unauthorized actions. These controls create a psychological barrier that can effectively discourage unwanted activities. For example, when users log into a system, they might encounter a login banner displaying security warnings and legal notices, signaling that unauthorized access is not tolerated. Similarly, a clearly defined code of conduct can deter employees from engaging in a behavior that violates security protocols. Visible security measures like surveillance cameras serve as another strong deterrent by making it clear that activities are being monitored. Additionally, the presence of alarm systems that trigger alerts in case of unauthorized entry can make intruders reconsider their intentions. These deterrent controls can be characterized as follows. Login banners are technical controls. The code of conduct is a managerial control. Surveillance cameras fall under operational controls, and alarm systems are physical controls. Together, these measures help reduce the likelihood of security breaches by encouraging potential intruders to reconsider their actions. Detective controls types are vital for identifying and logging unauthorized access attempts. While these controls may not stop a breach from occurring, they are essential for recognizing incidents and gathering critical information for further investigation. For example, an intrusion detecting system (IDS) is a key detective control that monitors network traffic and alerts the system security team to any suspicious activities. Implementing audit trails allows for detailed tracking of user actions and access, helping to uncover any unauthorized activities. Regular security assessments are another detective measure, as they help identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in existing security measures. Additionally, smoke detectors serve as a physical detective control by alerting personnel to the presence of smoke, which could signal a fire or other hazardous situation. These detective controls are categorized by as follows. An IDS falls under technical controls, audit trails fit within managerial controls, security assessments are part of operational controls, and smoke detectors are categorized as physical controls. Together, these measures enable organizations to detect and respond to security incidents effectively, ensuring timely intervention and remediation. If you receive an alert indicating a system breach or unauthorized access to a secure area, it's essential to activate corrective security controls. These controls are implemented after an incident has been detected, helping to reduce or even reverse the impact. Their primary goal is to ensure that business operations can continue with minimal disruption. For example, if a vulnerability is exploited in your system, immediate patch management can be applied to fix the issue and prevent further exploitation. Additionally, retraining staff on updated security protocols can correct any procedural gaps that may have contributed to the incident. If a major disruption occurs, executing a disaster recovery plan is critical to restoring critical systems and minimizing downtime. In the event of physical damage caused by a security breach, this employing repair services is necessary to restore the affected infrastructure. Each of these actions falls into a specific category of controls. Applying patches is a technical controls, retraining employees is a managerial control, executing a disaster recovery plan is an operational control, and using repair services is a physical control. These measures ensure that the impact of security incidents is minimized and that recovery efforts are efficient and effective. When your primary security measures are insufficient or temporarily unavailable, compensating controls provide an additional layer of protection. These controls are often implemented as a temporary or supplementary solutions until more permanent fixes can be established. For instance, if your systems are at risk of overload due to maintenance or failure, deploying load balancers can help distribute the traffic evenly, ensuring continued service availability. Similarly, if a key employee is unavailable, temporarily reassigning their responsibilities to others can maintain operational continuity. In the case of a significant disruption, such as a natural disaster, having a business continuity plan in place ensures that critical operations can continue smoothly. Additionally, during a power outage, backup power supply can keep essential systems running until normal power is restored. These compensating controls can be categorized accordingly. Deploying load balancers is a technical control, reassigning responsibilities is a managerial control, implementing a business continuity plan is a operational control, and using a backup power supply is a physical control. These measures are crucial for maintaining security and operational stability when primary controls need reinforcement or are temporarily inadequate. Directive control types are crucial for guiding individuals to adhere to security policies even though they might not provide the strongest form of enforcement. These controls are about offering clear guidelines and instructions to promote secure practices. For example, you might implement access control lists to specify who can access certain resources, ensuring that only authorized personnel have the necessary permissions. Providing an employee handbook that details the organization's security policies and expectations help to set clear standards for behavior across the organization. Additionally, developing standard operating procedures (SOPs) ensures that security measures are constantly applied, reinforcing the importance of following established protocols. On the physical side, a visitor management policy serves in control and monitor who enters your facility, providing clear guidelines on access permissions. These directive controls can be categorized as follows. Access control lists fall under technical category, employee handbooks are managerial controls, SOPs are operational controls, and visitor management policies are physical controls. Together, these measures help to define and enforce security protocols, making sure everyone is fully aware of their responsibilities. This table provides a comprehensive overview of various security control types, categorized by their purpose and the areas in which they are applied. It's important to recognize that security controls can serve multiple roles within an organization, addressing different aspects of risk management. Preventive controls aim to stop incidents before they occur. Examples include antivirus software, background checks, and secure fences, which are designed to protect against threats proactively. Deterrent controls discourage potential threats by making security visible and emphasizing consequences such as login banners, codes of conduct, and alarm systems. Detective controls focus on identifying and logging security incidents as they happen. Intrusion detection systems, audit trails, and smoke detectors are typical examples that help detect and track unusual activities. Corrective controls are implemented after an incident to minimize damage or restore operations. Patch management, retraining staff, and repair services help to correct issues and reduce the impact of security breaches. Compensating controls provide alternative measures when primary controls are insufficient. Load balancers, temporary reassignment of duties, and backup power supplies serve as backup solutions when regular controls are not enough. Directive controls guide behavior and ensure compliance with the security policies. Access control lists, employee handbooks, and visitor management policies are tools that direct how security is to be maintained within the organization. The matrix illustrates that security is a multifaceted challenge requiring a blend of different control types across technical, managerial, operational, and physical domains. Each organization may use a different mix of these controls, tailored to the unique needs and risks. It's crucial that all security controls function cohesively and are regularly updated to fit the current context. For instance, during the Log4j vulnerability crisis, many organizations prioritize addressing this specific threat, sometimes at the expense of other controls. This shift in focus led to unintended consequences, such as attackers combining Log4j exploits with blind cross-scripting payloads. In some cases, security teams logged and stored these attacks, which later triggered cross-scripting vulnerabilities when the data was reprocessed by internal application for analysis. This example highlights the importance of ensuring that all security controls are aligned and working together effectively. When one control is prioritized over others, it can create gaps that adversaries can exploit. Therefore, maintaining balance and coordination among all controls is essential for comprehensive security. The examples provided for various security controls and their respective categories are just a starting point. There are countless other examples that could fit into these categories, and you may already have different controls in mind that suit your organization's specific needs. It's also important to note that some security controls can span multiple categories or types depending on how they are implemented. As technology evolves and security practices adapt, new types of controls will inevitably emerge, requiring us to update our strategies accordingly. Furthermore, each organization is unique, and security controls that work best for one might not be as effective for another. It's crucial to tailor your security measures to fit the specific requirements and challenges of your environment, ensuring comprehensive protection.